How you doing, y'all? It's me, Distress. This is a weird intro already, but I'm just gonna go along with it. I've had my PS5 before I see 4. PS5. So guys, how's it going? Today, I'm gonna be talking about the PS5 and my experience with it. And if you think I'm playing some PS5 games, you're wrong, because I've been just playing Kingdom Hearts. Well, that's actually a lie. I've been also playing Crash. Kingdom Hearts has definitely seen a definite jump in generations, from going from the PS3 ports, the PS4 ports, and to the PS5, boost mode, ports, or just, backwards compatibility. But before that, there was the game, on the PS2. Kingdom Hearts 1 read from the disc. The disc reader. It doesn't run from no disc reader anymore, like the PS3 did. Doesn't read from a hard drive like the PS4 did. The PS5 has an SSD, so no movable parts of this shit loads instantaneously, at least Kingdom Hearts 1. And that impressed me. That impressed me in itself. Now, I might have Kingdom Hearts 2 on an SSD, but this was too fast. This was fast. It impressed me so much to make a video on the entire series of Kingdom Hearts and my experience of it on the goddamn PS5. So, without further ado, let's just get straight into it. So first things first, Kingdom Hearts 2.8, 0.2, that game that ran like dog shit on PS4 Pro and made those fans ramp up to 20. That thing feels like a different game. It feels like it was meant for the PS5 than it was meant for the PS4. And I'm being dead honest about that, because with how inconsistent the frame rates were in some points of the game, especially that town area, you can tell, you can feel the FPS being like 40s going to 30s and just borderline just being weird sometimes and skipping over beats. On the PS5, it's a solid 60. There is no dip in the FPS one bit. The FPS is stable. The game loads flawlessly. And your controls input, like stat, for some reason on OG 0.2 on PS4 Pro, it was not that smooth or not that great for me. But like, it feels so much better and so much more enhanced that I'm really reconsidering replaying the entire series, because maybe not Birth by Sleep. I'm sorry. But 0.2 made me feel like I really want to replay this game because of how smooth it ran and just how smooth it just worked. And I can't recommend enough that you should play Kingdom Hearts 0.2 Birth by Sleep on the PS5 rather than the PS4 or the PS4 Pro version, because it runs like ass. Absolute ass. And I'm not trying to say, oh, this is a reason to buy a PS5, but I'm just saying, it's definitely a great Kingdom Hearts experience on the PS5 than, PS4. So, going into Kingdom Hearts 1, instantaneous loading. Oh my god! And, you might say the loading times are already good on PS4, but there's just a slight uptick in just loading, and that made me smile, because I've been playing this game since I was 3 years old. So going from the PS2 to the PS3 to the PS4 and now to the PS5 with Kingdom Hearts, I can say this made me tear up a little bit, because I did not expect this thing to load so fast my first time booting it up, and it was just so heartwarming to me and made me smile. That it's just an amazing experience, and I really want to play Kingdom Hearts again on these systems because of how well they feel. Just loading like that. Even though Kingdom Hearts 1 loads just about instantly, That doesn't mean for a second Chain of Memories is gonna load instantly. And this goes the same with Birth by Sleep. These two games load as slow as they did on the PS4. Now, Square Enix could go in there and be like, alright, we're gonna patch this up and make them load faster, but that's changing some of the code and causing maybe some potential issues. So, just don't touch the code, Square Enix. You know what you did last time. Just don't. I think it's livable with these load times, but if you really want to request it, I guess, but I don't think it's really a loss, because I don't think the load times are terribly slow. So, yeah. Moving on then, Kingdom Hearts 2, and like, just about instantly. Like, you really don't see that load screen, and that's very impressive. Now they also had to improve it from the PS3 port to the PS4 port, but it still loads just that little bit faster, and you still just get a smile like, god damn. God damn. I spent 80 hours playing that game on PS3, and now it just loads like that? My god. You just don't expect it. And I can just say from load times, they're just great. Now you might say, okay, Distress, you've been talking a lot about load times, how did those cutscenes load? They load really fucking fast too, but not the point. It feels like, or looks like rather, now you can probably compare and contrast, you know, graphically if there's any more improvements, which there probably isn't, but to me, there's just something visually that looks a little bit sharper, and I like it. And it could just be the new console fever, you know, like, oh my god, running older games on the new hardware, oh my god, everything's different. That's not the case. But I can say it just looks a slight bit, a touch maybe, vibrant-er, but I could be wrong. So, moving on from that, we got, you know, the almighty Dream Drop Distance, and it loads just about the same as Birth by Sleep and Chain of Memories. Since it doesn't take full advantage of the hardware, it just kind of loads the same, which isn't necessarily bad. Like I said, the load times are livable. Not Kingdom Hearts 2 load times, but Kingdom Hearts load times, or Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance load times are livable. I didn't end up playing the movie, so I can't give any opinions on that. I'm sure you'll see it later on, but I'm sure that they load just fine. So with that being said, let's move on to Kingdom Hearts 3, you know, the third game in the series, you know, because there's only 3 Kingdom Hearts games, because all the other side games don't matter, and that is also at a stable 60 FPS, and that's a damn good thing, because there be some dips somewhere in between on the PS4 version when you use magic and bosses, and the data bells use different types of abilities and kind of screws up your input. Now, this has never particularly been a problem for me, other than these controllers just breaking, or, you know, I got a weird ass Walmart controller making the left stick move the camera all around. It runs solid. It runs solid. It genuinely runs solid, and I recommend even just go back, re-experience it, and just be like, god damn, these run a lot smoother. Now, of course, some physics are still messed up, and I hope to god Square Enix comes in and gives it the PS5 patch-a-rooney. And then we got a solid PS5 Kingdom Hearts 3.5 edition here. And I'm really hyped to see what they do with Final Fantasy VII Remake, because 7 Remake is a complete disaster right now. And I'm sorry to say that, but I'm very disappointed in that. So please, Square Enix, these 2 games, your 2 highly anticipated IPs, make a PS5 patch for them. They deserve it. And I just got a vibration on my phone. So with that all being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. And with that, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.